2016.
Yeah.
Fucking
I think
nice.
Sean and I
maybe
were both
2016 then with you guys, but
Yeah.
This
I
is
remember-
officially the 14th episode
Woo!
dedicated to Sean.
Yeah.
Not really. This is Wilber Who.
J Fav.
B. Calla.
It's Sean again.
Fuck you! Wow.
Stop the fucking recording.
That's not cool.
Stop the
That's not
fucking recording. Start over.
good. What's your name?
I take it back. I take it back.
No, I'm Jennifer.
You ruined our
For this
fun.
one episode.
For this episode, I'm Jennifer. What's up, guys?
Fuck
How's
you,
it going?
Sean.
Is it Jennagan?
It's Jennifer.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? Hi.
I don't know how to feel.
No, let's just hang out. We're having a podcast.
Soiled it. Soiled it.
Do we want to talk about the nostalgic of Overwatch?
Oh,
God.
Justin never played
boy.
Overwatch
Yeah.
with us, really.
You guys got it from Sean got it for my graduation present
Oh, I
from
did.
high school.
I did.
Played it like three times.
Yeah.
Three times. Yeah,
Three times.
It's a good game. It's just not like
Well,
right now.
I don't think you can say that anymore.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a good game.
It was.
I liked Overwatch. I do not like
I don't
Overwatch
like
2.
Overwatch 2.
Switching from a 6v6 to a 5v5 when you made all these characters or heroes and all their kits for a 6v6 game and then just forcing them into a 5v5 is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I'll be Genji.
Didn't work well.
Nerf Bastion.
I'm probably gonna be
No, I already chose McCree.
Winkton.
maybe I'll be Tracer.
Hodrog.
I'm probably gonna be Zarya because
Maybe I'll be Tracer.
I was
Are you there?
I was
I
ranked
love
as
Winston.
Zarya.
I used to be Mercy main, and then I switched over when the new one came out to Kiriko.
Yeah.
Can I be totally honest?
Mm.
It's in my blood. I'm a Junkrat main. I gotta be.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
oh
no,
when
my-
I'm playing DPS, I
Yeah.
go Junkrat.
I
Junkrat just,
understand.
it's a mindset.
When
I
It's
understand.
such a
And now when I
mindset.
go to tank, I'm Junk Mommy.
Junker Queen.
Dude, I'm.
Junker Queen.
She was so goated at release. They fucked her
was,
kid up
yeah.
so bad. Ever since the nerfs, I've not been able to play her and have fun.
I will say, like, I've always been like I feel like a pretty good Lucio. I don't want to like say like
Yeah, no, you're a really good Lucio.
Yeah.
It's just I feel
Love
it's
Lucio, man.
it's so annoying when you have like Lucio be really good to like the next week he's fucking awful, and then the week after they try and like bring him back to where he was before. It's like it makes him so like unfun to play a lot of the time. He's one of my favorite characters to play as, but just because of his mobility alone, and then his like fucking healing on top of it is just like
Because
really
it's
good.
passive.
I was gonna say
You
his
don't have to
passive
do
healing
anything.
Exactly.
is huge.
You don't have to do anything.
You get in the
Exactly.
same zone as him.
Yeah, it's
And
so
It's
you're
good.
very much
solid.
cooldown usage for Lucio.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
know when to be on speed, when to be on heal, when to go in, when to rush your team
And you
out.
know what? Some people don't switch. They just stick on one the whole game, and it's like, fuck you.
Maddening.
Yeah.
Absolutely maddening.
Yeah.
And then I'll like so outside of Lucio, I am the most annoying fucking people. I'm Roadhog.
Yeah.
Because all right,
Brian, that's you with every game. You're the most annoying player to verse.
Can we talk about Brian and Injustice 2?
Yeah.
Oh,
we can.
man.
I don't wanna talk about
fucking
it.
Sucks. That's what it
It
is.
made me hate that game.
Injustice 2, to be fair, should not have been set up like that.
No.
No,
it
no
shouldn't.
fighting game should be set up that you get to equip gear to make your fighter better.
Yeah.
And then when you verse people lower levels,
I like
your stats are
smash
still
items.
higher.
I don't know, guys.
Yeah, but that's
No.
Different.
It's different because it's literally a party game.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a like 1v1 fighting game. It's not
Yeah.
like you're doing Captain Falcon mirror matches, you know?
So for Injustice 2, at least for me, if I ever played as Robin, Batman, or really like any of the like any character I got
Literally-
into, like Superman at one point.
Literally any character.
Wonder
because
Woman.
You had pretty much every character, like, at some sort of level, and you were facing Will and I day one. We hadn't even started the story yet.
And he's
So we had
already,
no-
like,
none of our
so
characters
high
had
up.
levels.
It's like fucking bullshit.
To be fair, you guys
Made
got
me not want to play the game again.
So to
It's
be
like
fair,
playing against
I
someone's
did.
fully trained amiibo.
Yeah. So
I will say, like, I had put a lot of like time into the game, and it's a very, very like annoying to have to go up against somebody who's put like hours on end into the game.
Well, now you know how I felt. So.
Oh, I it's not like I didn't know that. I feel bad because I did limit myself a lot. Like, I went to, like, base character, like, stuff so that way, like...
Yeah, after, like, the first couple of rounds...
Yeah, because I didn't know how bad or how brutal it was gonna be like that.
When you're, like, level, like, 20-something and we're 0, like...
Yeah,
probably gonna be pretty bad.
The only scaling, that's another thing, the only scaling that they did was not for equipment. They scaled for level, so that way you could be on the same level as somebody, but you would have no equipment to make up for it.
That's back to Marco.
Yeah, on the level. That's crazy.
The only Mortal Kombat I really played more than any other is X.
Yeah.
Because of Jason.
Was MK9 was on 360?
Yeah, that was Freddy Krueger and
Played
Kratos
the
on
fuck
PS3.
out of MK9.
That one was
That was actually one of the only video games I really played with my dad. Like, a guy that doesn't really understand video games.
I love that you brought up Mortal Kombat and dads.
Yeah, no,
Where's
me and my
dad's?
dad played the shit out of MK9 together. And, like, he doesn't get video, like, you put the controller in his hand and he doesn't know what to do. That game, it was, like, very balanced. Like, I don't know how, he just got it. He understood it.
Fighting games are the thing. It just brings dads into it.
My favorite
We
thing.
played Star Wars Pod Racers.
My dad was the...
Nice.
Okay.
I hope the audio picked that up.
I definitely did.
Nice.
Yeah.
My dad was the only one that could put Brian in his place in a fighting game.
Good.
And it was only in Mortal Kombat and only when my dad would play the female characters.
He would always play as...
He gets it.
He
Dad
gets it!
gets it.
He gets it!
Yeah, he would always play as Katana or something.
Katana or
along those
Melina.
lines.
Every
Melina.
video game I play,
I wish-
I'm
Oh.
gonna play.
And
wish
Brian
I
would get
had
so
known-
fucking mad.
I
Brian
wish
would
I'd
get
known
pissed.
Jenny better when, like, we would play games with Brian, like Injustice 2 and shit, because I 100% would have just texted Jenny, like, unplug Brian's Xbox.
Oh man.
But,
Can you please just go like?
I would have just flipped the
Xbox?
breaker.
Didn't you have the Kinect or whatever? You could just go in and
Xbox
go,
off.
Yeah, Xbox
I had the Kinect, but I never had it plug in because it would be so fucking annoying. It would pop up with shit like that.
Xbox off. Or like when you started it up, it would like do something too. I
Oh, my
remember
wisdom
that.
tooth's coming in.
Oh, sick.
I thought you lost a tooth for a second when you said.
No, like, I'm in immense pain.
Oh.
Oh.
You want me to punch you and make you feel like you're not...
And
in
take
pain
my
with it?
teeth out? Yeah.
You can just wail on
Extract
Yeah.
the tooth.
Yeah, so I'll
forcefully.
have less teeth so they can grow in fine.
It's
Yeah,
wound care,
exactly.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just kind of being, like,
I have
thoughtful
pliers.
here.
We can just dig them out.
Yeah.
Of the Mark variety?
Yeah, the Mark pliers.
Yeah. I have a
I got the
tasteful
Mark
lips.
E pliers. It's like the section.
Can I see those?
No, I was lying. Fucking
Tease.
gullible.
I don't even know what you said.
I said I have Markiplier's tasteful nudes.
Hey, it says gullible up there.
What?
See, he did it again.
Dude loves being so gosh darn gullible.
Anyway.
Gullible.
I don't think you can
travels.
control it. So Justin, say
It says
something.
Gulliver on the ceiling. It does.
Justin, give us a gosh darn topic. I've been waiting for that little mouth to open up and say something.
I didn't know if you wanted to or not.
We
I-
want you.
Justin.
So
It's been 14
I'm really glad
episodes.
Sean came back for this because I think I know he would have.
I
some-
had to come back for my lucky number episode.
Oh, I know you would have some insightful input on this. I'm expecting you to.
I don't
Is
know
this what
about
the
that.
topic I think? Because we
No,
gotta
no,
save
no,
that
no, it's
specific
not,
for a
it's
car
not,
ride.
It's not.
He knows.
Do
Yeah.
you guys remember the exact moment
The Muffin Man.
when you were a kid and you just suddenly gained consciousness?
I do.
Don't.
Yes.
I do for sure.
I do.
I remember.
Yeah.
Holy shit, yeah.
I do.
I don't know how old I was, but this is a very specific memory, and I was very little. My dad's friend, like my uncle, bought me a toy ladder fire truck. It was big, not just like a little like one that kind of like fit in your hand. You'd like really push this thing, and within the first day of owning it, I broke something on the truck. I think it was the ladder, like off the truck, and my dad took the whole toy and made me throw it in the trash.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah.
And that's how you gain consciousness?
Ever since that moment, that's when I just, from there forward is like what I remember as my life.
I will say mine is like 4-year-old birthday party on the USS Salem in. I was parked over there.
It smelled like death all the time.
It did.
It did. But it was like such a fucking cool experience. What are you gonna bleep it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. We're gonna have to bleep that.
You think so?
Yeah,
I mean,
we
now that we're having the conversation, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had to bring attention to it because we just thumbs upped it and said it was fine.
Yeah, that's 10 minutes in.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry, Will, editing.
fucking goofy.
Oh
That's the
my
second
God,
episode you
just-
did that.
Just one fucking tiny thing. All right, whatever. But it was.
It's all the
Bring up
tiny things that
weird
get it.
shit.
Was it the city or was it the actual?
Probably both.
Both.
You think?
Both,
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so I
on a ship.
4 years old. I was on. It was a literal.
Big boat. It was a big boat.
It was a battleship.
It was a battleship. Yeah, you can say it's a battleship.
It's a big boat.
It's a battleship. It was a decommissioned battleship. I had a birthday party on, and it was such a fucking weird experience. I don't even know why they would do that.
Why would they do that?
But it was such a like cool ass time. I remember having such a great time. It was very, very weird for a birthday party, but yeah, I just remember that like as one of my like earliest memories. It's like that was probably like around the time like I really gained consciousness.
I don't have. I mean, I have an earlier memory, but I don't think it's necessarily my first memory. I have scattered memories.
Yeah.
I have an earlier memory than the one I brought up.
Well, I'm not talking about earliest memories. That's not what I'm talking about.
No,
I
but
know.
that's like where you say like that would be where I gained consciousness.
Yeah, it's like
There's
your
no
first
point
memory-
in my life that I could be like, this is where I finally switched and was like, oh, I'm a human.
I still don't think I'm actually conscious.
I know the location because. So, I remember the details of this exact restaurant in like the Cape that my family went to one time when we were taking like a day trip down there. I had remembered every single exact detail down to like wall decor, interior, like there was a spiral staircase in this restaurant, the exact color of paint on the walls, the exact like how there was an accent wall that was a different color. And my mom, like, when I was, like, I don't know, I had to have been, like, 6 or something. She goes, oh, yeah, we might go to that restaurant again. I go, oh, the one with this, and this. And she goes, why do you know that? Because they had not brought us there
For like 2
since,
years.
no,
right?
since I was, like, somewhere younger than, like younger than 2. Younger than 2, but it was so vivid in my memory that I was able to remember every single detail, where I don't know that I had really, like, conscious thoughts in those moments, but the fact that I could remember all the details from inside the restaurant was enough for me to be like, yeah, that's just, like, I know that that's what it was like inside, because I remember what it looked like inside.
You saying that just reminded me of the first house we lived in, because I don't have any memories of it really too much, but I remember the floor plan and how it had like a split like floor. It was covered in like this pink carpet or whatever, but it was like a lifted up floor plan where like kind of like one half was lower, which was like the living room, and then it was like another step, and then the rest of the house led to that, and there was
Like
stairs
a
right
sunken living room?
there. Yeah.
Shut
Yeah,
up. That's so upsetting that I have no memory of this
That was-
place, and we moved out before I was, like, an actual infant.
Yeah.
And now I want one of those.
I love sunken living rooms.
But yeah, we had one of those, and then well, like I don't have any memory
That's
of.
conscious memory, though. You know that was, like...
Yeah, but like
At least,
I had to
do
be.
you... Justin, do you think that that's, like, consciousness is, like, having those vivid memories of the exact... Really?
That's not what I... No. So
What do you
th-
think?
Justin saying
Like,
like,
do you
the,
mean,
the
like-
switch of finally
Yeah.
being like, I'm a person.
Yeah, I'll explain. So you
I
guys
don't think I
answered.
remember my
Oh,
childhood
boy.
enough to know when that happened for me.
Like for me,
Just
it
that's
So-
for me it was when I was 4.
I guess I'll preface this,
Foggy.
but this isn't my earliest memory because this is the memory where I gained consciousness. I was probably like 5 or something on my nana's living room floor, just laying down with my toys. I remember just looking up and being like, "Oh damn! Like, I'm alive. Like, like
No, I
I can
get it.
see with these eyes and like."
When
You
was
know,
the first time that you questioned your own humanity?
What was your
Yeah.
first existential panic attack?
I can tell you right now.
I could tell you as well.
It's
It's
when I
fucked
turned
up.
20.
Oh, I was 11, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I thought a plane was going to crash into my room for some reason.
Oh.
I was like, I'm going to die right now. Something's
That's-
wrong.
That's fears. I'm talking, I turned 20 and I was like, oh no, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
finally had that realization, and then since then, like, I'm turning 25, like, I'm going to be a quarter through my life.
Yeah.
I'm going to be dead.
You're
Fingers
old
crossed.
as fuck.
Yeah. Not halfway, hopefully.
You might already be a quarter. Could be halfway. Could be
you've been spending money-
99%.
The way you've been spending money, you've been living like you've been fucking through your midlife crisis for the past couple of years.
No, I was having a conversation with Maddie about this earlier. I am the type that I want to enjoy what I have now, and to do that, yeah, it does involve spending money. Yes, I have a little bit of a addiction or a habit to it, but you can laugh. I'm being dead
The way
serious.
you said it, the way I have an addiction and the air quotes
Well,
on
it's not.
top.
It's not necessarily an addiction.
I know what you
Addiction
mean.
would be like I'm flat broke because of this. No, it's more like I have a habit of spending more than what I need to, and my thinking is a little different from others. Where I will spend now and worry later because I am enjoying the time I have now. That's the way I look at it. And Maddie was like, "Oh well, like I want to save and blah blah blah, and I want to make sure we're gonna be good financially." Like she's talking about herself, like not saying anything about my side. And I'm like, well, yeah, but
The price of everything is just increasing and increasing.
yeah,
When
Might
will
as
you
well
be
buy
able to
it
afford
now.
it?
yeah, exactly.
Like,
There
Yeah.
is like half of me that totally agrees. I like to have like a savings account where I'm like just like $300 a week, just take it out, put it
yeah,
away.
no, I do
And
direct
then-
deposit for that reason, so I
Yeah.
don't touch that side.
Yeah, and then the other half is just like, oh, this money I'm going to probably delete.
Yeah,
This money is just gone out of sight, out of mind.
yeah, no, it's just, but like I'm like 25 this year, and I don't know. I know like responsibilities are actually a thing and stuff, but like I live a little carefree where I shouldn't be, and that's just my lifestyle.
Yeah, you're kind of fucking old. Anyway,
I am. I'm an old man.
you got wrinkles, my
Yeah.
guy. Jeez.
But I look the best out of everyone here.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
But like,
big talk, alright.
Justin's definitely the cutest. Come on, guys. Let's all be real.
Alright, guys, no, that's not true.
Get fucked.
Mojo
Yeah.
is.
There's a reason. Mojo's
That's what
not
you
in the
think.
room,
I
is he?
I think the first time I became conscious of our position in the universe, I was like 16. I remember I was camping out. I won't say where. You're welcome, Will. And me and a group of friends like,
But.
yeah, no, you weren't there.
He fucking said ba.
We decided to like just go on like a walk at night, and we found this spot that was like just wide open. We were away from like the light pollution, so you could see the stars very well and everything. And we were like, man, wouldn't it be cool if we like just grabbed our shit and camped here? So that's what we did. So then we fell asleep like looking up at the stars and shit, and that was like the first time that I was like, whoa, shit. Like, we are nothing.
Literally nothing.
But-
You can obliterate me the next day, and guess what? People will be sad for a week.
Yep.
It's like I'm more than a week.
All
but
the
it's
more
like, you
reason
know
to
what I
live your
mean?
life to the fullest today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out.
Yeah, that's when I was like,
No fair.
like just, that's when I became conscious of a lot more than just like this.
I don't know that
but
I
as
just had a
a-
moment of consciousness.
As
I
a-
don't think I can remember, like,
I don't know
I'm
if
not
I'm actually
kidding.
conscious of
I'm
myself
serious. I
at-
don't
at
think
23.
I can't remember a time where I've been conscious. Even like as a teenager, I know that I've been conscious, but I feel like my consciousness only relies in the present. Like, I feel like it's only present that I'm conscious, and because I can't remember being a child. I don't know what it's like anymore.
I know. It really is like that.
as a kid though, I was a little psychotic in the way that when I gained, I don't want to say I gained consciousness multiple times, but I thought about it a lot to the point where I was like, how is this? Am I the only real person? Like, nobody else could possibly be real. And then I was
Object permanence type thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, everyone stops when I'm not here.
and then sometimes, like, I remember vividly in 4th grade too. Like, I'd be sitting behind someone. I'd be like, I can't see the board. Let me pretend like I'm looking at it through their eyes to see better.
Dude, that's so fucked up. I thought the same fucking thing sometimes. I'm like, I can't see this.
Do you
I
ever
can
see
see
yourself in like third person?
Yeah.
I see myself in third person most of the
I
time.
always forget that people like have their own lives. Like when we hop off like Discord at night, sometimes I'm like, all right, well, let's just shut down in his chair now.
Powers off.
It just powers off. Like
You're
I
not-
forget that
like,
like
most of the
people
time
do
you're
their own
not
things.
wrong.
Freddie, you're supposed to be on lockdown.
Yeah. Oh, Jennifer, I. No, I think most of the time, like, I do have that as well, where it's like, you kind of don't matter unless I see you. It's not that you don't matter. It's
Yeah,
like,
no, I know.
in my own, like, thought is, I don't know what you're doing, so you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
But you're not wrong in the sense that when we get off, I'm usually shut down at that point where I get in bed, watch something on TV, and just
Yeah.
fall asleep. So,
No, but I imagine you're just like, we're like, all right, good night, and then you just go in the chair, like you don't do anything.
It's like,
And then the
where
next day-
And then the next day, he's just back.
you know, one of those
He always
reoccurring
comes back.
characters. Well, just like Jennifer said last podcast, I always come back.
Yes.
But I've been noticing I see myself more in third person than I do in first.
I try not to see myself in the third person.
Mine's
I find
like
it kind of damaging.
Mine's kind of like a TV screen. Like I'm just
Anytime I
watching
think
a
of myself
movie.
in the third person, I get very like self-conscious and stuff, and I'm like, let's just not do that.
But you're the main character.
No, I know, but like I try not to think of like what other people like what I look like to other people, because then I change how I do things, and I'm like, but that's not like, why am I doing that?
But you do it either way. Like, I'm not saying you specifically. It's because I'm using myself as an example where I have different friend groups where
That's a
I
shitty
can
example.
change my way of doing things and saying things within an instant between who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
And you've noticed this at a party where I
Yeah.
can be like, this, boof, this, boof, this, boof.
I think the best example for me is like when I like sometimes I'm just like I'll be standing just doing something, and then I think like, man, I look real stupid right now the way I'm standing, and then I just change how I'm standing.
I do that.
And then I'm like, why the fuck did I do that? I was comfortable standing like that.
I'm like, I'm walking.
Like I'm just I just think too much about like
I'm in public. I'm thinking
what I
about
look like to other people.
I don't do that.
Mine's a subconscious
definitely don't do
thing.
that.
I do that, John.
Will one time told me while I was at the hospital transporting that I walked like the fucking video of Bigfoot. I was just like,
I have
wow.
a picture of
Yeah, I
Justin
have to walk in the
literally
band room.
I literally thought,
yeah,
wow.
the band room.
I thought like, wow, I'm gonna have to walk differently now.
You
Yeah,
know why? Because we were making fun of how people walk.
yeah.
Yeah, like there was certain transporters that I'm not going to say the name of, but I can mimic their walk style just because of how much you see them. You can
Evil.
I think the
just- It is.
worst.
It's
Yeah.
almost
Psychological.
like psychological torture.
I called him. I'm not going to say his name. I don't think he worked there when you started working there, but he had a very heavy step. Like he would always step very hard on the balls of his feet. And
You step on people's balls.
he was walking up behind me once. I
Is
was
he
like,
used to walking in
I said,
heels?
hey, how's it going?
I'm not kidding.
Name.
That's how you walk in
He's like,
heels.
how'd you
Just
know that was
ball
me?
your foot.
Because you can tell.
Yeah.
There's.
That's fucked.
I've noticed a lot more recently when I'm walking. If someone's behind me, I get pissed.
I get pissed off.
So
Go around.
I just get to the side, and they usually say something. I'm like, it's all right, but
I
like you can
sigh.
tell there's aggravated like tone. in
Oh,
my
you're
voice.
getting to the point I got to.
Yeah, it's like you're a doctor looking down at your phone, like either go around me or like slow the fuck down.
Mm.
Like you're
Oh
not
my
doing
God.
Get off
anything.
my ass.
I'm doing transport. What are you doing?
Oh my god, dude.
I think the
don't-
worst example of like third person stuff is hearing your own voice on a playback.
Oh my
I
god.
can't
Can't do
agree.
it. It's
I-
why I don't like whenever I would like work on music and stuff, I wouldn't sing because I could not stand to hear myself.
I don't like listening to
I
myself.
couldn't do it.
I conditioned myself to get
Yeah,
used to it.
I had to get over it.
With voice mod, you can turn the setting hear myself on. When I became a streamer, I actually took away my microphone input, had hear myself on constantly, so whatever I would hear would immediately get streamed to the stream audio. It would be desktop audio, including me hearing myself, so I wouldn't have the mic input, it would just be the entire desktop audio.
The whole thing that because I would do like the hear myself, and like I remember on like Xbox microphones, you can hear yourself on those.
Oh, I miss that kind of
But
microphone.
like it'd be much quieter than you'd actually sound, but you'd actually be able to hear what you're saying.
It's like
Yeah.
pass
Now,
through.
because some
So
of
well
those
done, too.
old Xbox microphones, they'd be so fucking like on you that you wouldn't be able to hear yourself. So it'd help so much when you're trying to talk. But you mentioned voice mod. For me, it's like there's like this millisecond of a delay where it just kind of fucks me up, and I almost stumble my words. I'm just like, oh, what the fuck?
It's funny. I
Oh,
I
do the
don't know
same
if
thing.
maybe I've just gotten used to that, but I don't hear that at all anymore. It
Yeah.
could be okay. Do you have like a voice changer on when you're doing the hear myself thing?
No, well, when I have if I have a voice changer on, it fumbles me up more. So when I do a voice changer, I'm just like, I don't even know, I don't even care how I sound. I'll ask people how I sound separately, as opposed to listening to it myself, or I'll mute myself on Discord and then listen to myself for a minute and then kind of get it all set up.
Yeah.
But if I like have, because when I first downloaded voice mod, I would always have hear myself because I had liked that sound initially, but I just kind of was like, I don't know, like it just kind of was like a weird mini delay that almost made me want to talk slower, and then the delay would be slower. I was just
So
like,
you're speech jamming yourself then.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah, I would just totally fuck up my own speech just
Mhm.
because I was like overthinking it.
I get that.
I get that too.
I've literally forced myself to get used to it because I had to, as like a streamer.
I can't.
Moderate
I can't
my own
listen to my own
streams.
voice.
Yeah.
I hate my voice.
Well, I had to.
I just
get
can't do
used to
it.
Yeah.
Editor.
As some main editor for the podcast and then doing most of our in-person vlogs, I had to get used to it.
Yeah.
At first, I do think it was a little like weird for me, but like now I'm kind of just so desensitized to it that it just goes. Like I don't care at this point.
Mhm.
However,
Well, it's like it's weird because I've been watching our videos for what's up to one on now, like 8 years.
Yeah.
yeah.
8 years.
God.
I've been watching and like doing up to one videos, and I still like. I can definitely see the change in my voice, which isn't much. It's maybe a slight degree.
I used to sound like
Uh,
Andrew.
Because
Yeah,
I still
there
don't
is
hit
change, and I hate my older voice.
I hate my older voice, but I'm still like I don't really like my voice now. But it's like 8 years of like listening to myself, and I can't get over it.
Imagine hearing yourself grow up via your stream clips.
Yeah.
That's what fucks me up bad is I will look at my old stream clips and be like, that was me? I sound like a baby. And I
Yeah.
was a baby.
You have some of my like favorite stream clips.
Dude.
Like that.
There's
like,
some funny ass ones on my stream.
the VR horror game is
Face Your Fears
Face
in
Your
VR.
Fears is
Really
so
fun game.
fucking funny.
Shout out to Oculus for making that.
But a very very funny clip that you have in that.
So stupid.
Oh man. But I it's just like I don't know the way I always heard myself. I never liked how I sounded.
It's
And
because
I've-
you're used to the vibrations of your own vocal
Yeah, you're used
cords.
to how you sound in your head.
Yeah.
Exactly. But like
But
From outside.
when I listen back to myself, if I'm like trying to,
What?
Not to out myself, I have multiple voices in my head. Not like
oh, I do, yeah, I do too. It's
like
just
I'm not
That
even
explains a
joking.
lot.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm not even joking. Like
No,
it's
no, like,
not
you
like
have,
a
like-
bad thing. Like I have
you're like
different
the.
personalities.
Oh,
that
no, I
just
get that.
clash.
I
You,
get
you
that.
just have like the Deadpool video game version of yourself, where there's like
That's
a
not
deep
e-
voice,
No, I know
talking,
exactly
and then like
what
a
he's
very
saying.
high
It's like
pitched
when you're
one.
trying to sound like presentable and stuff, you sound totally different than the way you actually talk.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you have to have like yourself taken seriously, whatever, totally different tone of voice. And
Y'all have never seen me
inflections
take a
and
phone
everything like
call.
Oh no, I mean like there's high pitch, there's low pitch.
that.
There's,
No, I know.
This is a fucking
There's,
Deadpool
like-
video game version.
No, but like it gets bad when they have different cadences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it's like, oh, hi, how are you doing today?
Yep.
That,
Yeah,
I
it's
just
it's your customer service voice versus your actual voice.
Fuck.
I always just kind of like when I listen to myself talk in videos, I'm like, oh yeah, what I said could have been funny, but I just can't get over the fact that I don't like how my voice sounds. It
Yeah.
doesn't, regardless of like what the context is in the video. I just personally always have like more of a disdain for how I sound outside of like myself. So
Will,
I'm sorry.
Will said something about cadences, and that made me realize something fucked up that I've stopped doing, I think, but sometimes it's hard. If someone talks in an accent, like I sometimes start
You slip
replicating their
into it,
accent. That's terrible.
Oh no, I do the same thing.
So
It's
while
not terrible.
When I told you guys earlier, I have that Colombian coworker who has a very thick accent. Anytime that I talk to one of my other coworkers we're all like a really close knit team, but when I talk to one of my other coworkers, if I'm repeating something that coworker said, I say it like with the accent, and I'm like, why did I do that? But it's like that's how
you're
I
relaying
heard
the
it.
exact information that you received.
Exactly, but it's like that's how I heard it. I'm not trying to discredit or make fun of or anything. That's how I present the info because that's how it was presented to me.
Well, I was gonna say that my Bostonian accent has come out way more here versus where I was before.
Yeah.
Like when I was away at my other job.
Yeah, the Ukrainian military.
Yeah, I
Bleep it.
Glad you're back.
Thank you. Yeah, quick trip.
I kind of tried to stifle it a bit, where like the Bostonian accent didn't slip out because I was almost like not ashamed of it, but I just didn't want to be like, oh, you're from here.
Which,
And
to
then
be fair,
while I'm up there,
to be
I had
fair-
people being like, oh my god, say that thing Matt Damon said. And I was like,
Fuck
Yeah, to
"Why?"
be fair,
They're like,
but
say
also,
how about
like-
them apples? And I'm like,
up there,
What?
it's like up
It's
there.
like
It's
that's
also
not
not
even Boston.
uncommon to be hearing it there, though.
no.
You know.
Well, sort of and no. Like they have more of like a sense. They have a southern northern drawl.
No, I know exactly
Yeah.
how they. I know how they sound, but it's like it's not uncommon to hear the Bostonian accent.
Mine
even
only comes
there.
out when I'm yelling.
You
like
get
if I
me
get mad in a
mad.
game, it comes out so bad.
You get me mad. Like
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
you
like,
get me pissed.
legitimately mad.
Mine comes out real quick.
Real quick.
I feel like
Motherfucker!
I feel
Like
like
that.
Reunited.
Like angry.
Reunited.
Reunited.
Yeah, when Will beat your high score.
yeah.
It came out then.
I have to rewatch it because that must be in the vlog then.
Yeah, it's like when I'm driving, if somebody cuts me off, my go-to is like, "Go fuck yourself."
Literally, dude.
And that is like the
it's
most
always when
prime
I'm
example
driving.
of just cutting syllables and fucking
Oh, no.
slurring letters.
Oh my god.
It's
Mine
such a
is- mine
slurred
is
accent.
Fuck you, you fucking dickhead.
So you go like
I
you
get
you
Dennis
have a-
mad on the road.
You yeah.
Savages!
You are
Fat bitch!
yeah, alright, so I'm glad Jen and I have the same kind of like anger when it comes to like on the road. I just like
Over the top for no reason.
over the top.
It's because of Dad.
He literally
It's literally because of Dad. Our dad would be like, I hope you wrap your car around a fucking pole. And it'd be like, because someone like kind of cut him off accidentally.
and then
It's
on
like,
top
Dad,
of that,
chill out.
and then be
No,
on top
I
of
hope
that-
his whole family succumbs. I hope only the young child is left and has to watch the parents get taken out.
it's like, it's like it's literally
It's
of like
Dad.
it's like the like cause it would be like a nice family like oh like you fucking asshole like oh, and then mom would just be sitting in the pasture like oh my god like why
Yeah,
would
so
you say
go
that?
from
Don't you
from
fucking
hearing that to
defend him. He's a fucking asshole.
That's my favorite is when like Maddie's like, whoa, why are you so mad? I'm like, don't fucking
It's
get
like,
clean.
I'm sorry,
Hearing
they
shit
earned
like
it.
that to now my new go-to is like, what are we doing here?
I'm
What are we doing?
I just go fuck off.
What's your thought process?
What are you thinking right now?
No, like
Tell me.
I'm
Like,
like, sorry.
ruminate on this
You
real
gonna
quick.
fucking drive? No.
no, I don't know how to fucking drive.
I'm
But, like,
fucking scared.
no. So Robin gets like worried when I start going on those rants, but I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. They're not like. I literally
Fuck
off.
I literally
Shannon
just
is
start.
10 times worse than me. I'll be on the phone with her when
That's
she's
not
leaving
shocking.
work from the city, and
Shannon hates Caleb
dude,
too.
Oh yeah, of course.
fucking,
Does
she's like,
No,
she
that's
lay.
what
I
smells,
can
don't do
hear
that.
her laying
Hair,
on her
burning
horn.
hair smells.
No, I know,
Please.
but I'm putting it in the wax.
I can hear
But-
Shannon like laying on her
You
horn
can
and being
smell
like,
it.
"Get out of the way, you dickhead!"
But like that's
I'm just like, "What, Shannon? Calm down."
Shannon and my mom would get along very well.
yeah.
I'm
Well, they
serious.
already have already.
Yeah,
Like,
they already
I
have.
mean,
Your
like-
mom gave her that Tarani like 5 years ago, and Shannon has never forgotten about it.
Yeah.
She's
I
like,
just mean, like,
I love your mom.
I feel like they just need to hang out.
They should.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Really, you're gonna say that in front of
Yeah.
Brian's sister?
She knows how that looks like.
I need to die real quick.
But no, like just road rage is just like especially after a long
Rules play
day.
with cum.
No, it's
gross.
hair that I'm dipping into candle wax.
Salt burning us all.
Is that? I need to watch the movie.
No, you don't.
Big big movie guy. Big movie guy.
Did you do a
hasn't
movie
seen
recommendation last episode?
You did.
Yeah.
It was a TV.
It was a
Oh,
TV
it's
show.
what was it? I
Uh,
missed it.
World's Toughest Prisons. We might as well do.
Oh.
Who's watching? Right.
What's it?
Watching.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get back to.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I was gonna say for.
He's on the
who's
spectrum.
What was that?
I don't know.
He's
I
confirmed
don't
he's
know.
on the spectrum on that one.
Well, I mean, with the multiple personalities inside of his head, I think
Yeah,
that's just...
three
Oh,
voices just
Dude,
came out
let's
right
just.
there.
I know which movie we gotta say.
Well,
Split.
oh.
I was gonna say Deadpool. Go watch the Deadpool movie. I actually genuinely like the Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
What,
Oh,
But I
Deadpool 1 was
cannot
great.
rewatch it.
No, 'cause
Yeah,
it's
no.
you can't get hit with the same. I'm getting blinded by the sun over there,
the
but I can't.
humor.
I can't
Yeah.
get re-hit by the same jokes. It's like, you know when you watch Superbad when it's like, oh, I didn't pick up on that before. That's really
It's
funny.
like you gotta
Yeah.
rewatch Deadpool when you forget what happened in the movie. Like
Mhm.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen Deadpool in like 2 or 3 years.
No, I don't remember what happened.
So it's like the
but
jokes would hit.
the jokes would hit now because I have.
I remember the plot, but like dialogue, I don't have any quotes.
I
But I
forget
remember.
I forget how many times I've seen the second one.
Second one's
I've
pretty
done it
good.
once or twice.
I only saw. It
I already
once.
saw the second one once. Yeah.
I like both. I think if you watch them both back to back, it's like, oh yeah, this is like both of these are funny.
I like the
together.
first one.
You know, like the second
I'm excited to watch the
Second one
third.
was just alright.
I'm excited to watch the third one. I'm just
Oh,
like thinking like, how many times am I gonna watch it, and am I gonna enjoy it as much if it's Disneyfied?
I think it'll be pretty darn good.
I hope it's good. I just back to Road Rage
Pretty
though.
darn good.
Dude, Simpsons Road Rage.
There's something written on the screen.
Yes, sir.
Dude, don't even get me started on
Get-
Simpsons Road Rage.
Go ahead, talk.
Get started.
It's a good game.
Very good game.
New segment. What are we playing?
Yeah, it's a good segment.
Who's playing?
You know what I actually have
Who's
been
on
playing
tonight?
recently?
We've got one.
What?
You asked who's on tonight. I was just like, oh.
No, I said, do you know what I'm actually been playing recently?
Well, outside
No.
of Lethal Company, what?
Oh, okay.
Fortnite.
Okay,
No,
so
that was it.
okay, good talk. He's been
I
playing
thought
Fortnite and Lethal Company and.
No, there's another game that I
Call of
actually
Duty Modern Warfare
solo.
3.
I solo recorded this game because I wanted to start Wilbur Who.
Yeah.
And for Wilbur Who, I think it's mostly going to focus on horror games. So the game I solo recorded, I'm pulling it up so I don't get it wrong.
The
because-
Slender Phone game.
Mr. Hobbs playing.
No, it's not Mr. Ops Playhouse, you son of a gun.
12
you
minutes,
son
the
of
only one-
a
but you-
gun, Justin. It's Home Safety Hotline.
Oh.
If anyone has seen gameplay of that, very fun game. It just came out, I want to say 2 weeks ago, so I got it, played it the fucking second night it was out, and it's a good like chill horror game. It hasn't gotten too scary yet, and I'm almost done. I want to say.
You know what I'm still waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
Still waiting for Jenny's playthrough of Firewatch.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I wanna record it for the channel. Honestly,
I'm fucking.
I think that'd be a
stoked
I
fun
think
for that.
I think it'd be a really good introduction for me on the channel.
Well,
like, yeah.
I won't. I will
we don't
say
have
you're.
a video with. Oh, we
Yes,
do.
we
Other
do.
than
We have one.
Lost it.
yeah,
Lost tapes.
Lost tapes and
I-
Lethal.
a couple.
Lethal
I'm
Company.
also in the camping vlog technically.
You are.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Wait, did we get your face in the camera?
No.
No.
Faceless creature.
We'll have to. Oh, you're gonna be in the next one though. You know why? New Year's.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll cry. Shut up.
Yep.
I'll throw up and I'll throw up
But
and
yeah,
I'll cry.
I can't wait for Firewatch because I'm really trying to justify a Firewatch tattoo. This is my next tattoo.
Oh, dude, that's all justified.
So.
Yeah.
More than
I'm already
justifiable.
off.
Oh no, I know.
You know
I
what
just,
you should do?
I want it bad.
You should
man.
do the like badge symbol
Yeah.
with the tree.
tree in the
and
middle.
then
No, I want
in
the-
the tree.
I
Have
want
the
the tower.
No, yeah.
No, but I
Badge
want.
symbol, tree,
No,
in
I
the
don't-
tree tower.
I don't want the badge. I just want the tower and some trees.
Well, I thought my design
But
was cool.
Jen,
it is
unfor-
it
the
is a
only
cool
thing-
design. You should get it.
it's a good
No,
idea,
I don't
John.
like Firewatch like that.
Regardless, I think it's a good idea for you to
I
do
like
the
it, but not like
Firewatch playthrough.
I
But
love it.
I'll say this right
Gonna
now:
get
you won't be
itchy
the
and
first one to upload a Firewatch playthrough on
That's
that
fine.
channel.
Huh?
You uploaded a Firewatch playthrough on your
I
own.
did, yeah.
3 hours.
That's totally
3
fine.
hours.
Yeah, 3 hours. Yeah.
The game is-
I 100% the game in that playthrough.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is a very quick
All
game.
in one go. Yeah.
It's a good game. Very, very quick
It,
though.
it also went quick because I knew what I was
Yeah,
doing.
exactly.
Like, I knew where to go.
Yeah.
And I have no idea.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you'll enjoy it. Did you enjoy Sean? Because I know you played that other Campo Santo game.
It's a question mark.
What was it?
I don't get what he's doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's hit with his.
There was no other Campo Santo game.
What?
What do you mean?
This
Oh,
is a
the
question
Zodiac
mark.
game.
That is not Campo Santo.
Oh, what is? All right, then who did that one?
I don't even know. I never finished it.
Did you like it?
Wait,
It
In the
was not
Valley
great.
of the Gods came out?
No, it didn't. He's
Oh.
talking about. He thought This Is the Zodiac Speaking was a Campo Santo game.
It's not, right?
It's not.
No.
I thought it was.
And I never finished it just because I honestly I
Do you remember when they teased In the Valley of the Gods and then it hasn't
It says 2028 release on Steam.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
2028?
Yeah.
You'll be
This better be
29.
an amazing game.
Well, no, it's gonna keep getting pushed because Campo Santo got bought out by Valve.
Yeah.
They got absorbed. So Campo Santo actually most recently worked on Half-Life Alyx.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
That's a good game.
yeah.
For that.
But I don't know if it was credited as Campo Santo because I'm pretty sure they've been absolved and absorbed into.
I still think it's kind of weird that Boneworks is kind of related to Valve, that VR game.
That was done by Digital Corridor.
That was it was done by
Digital.
Corridor Digital or like it was Brandon Lotch, I think his name is.
Yeah.
He's heavily involved in the editing of
Wait.
Rocket Jump and like all those original fucking videos way back in the day, and then Corridor Digital as well, and heavily involved in that. He decided to make a video game company, and he released Duck Hunt, which was a really good VR
he
game.
bought me that game.
So vouch for that
Still
game.
haven't played it.
So
'cause I don't
fucking
have VR.
enjoyable. Gotta
Or
recommend
sorry,
it.
it's not Duck Hunt. It's Duck Season.
Duck
I should
Season,
say.
yeah.
It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. He
Incredibly
made,
fun.
That company also made the first VR multiplayer game called Hover Junkers, where you like kind of just shoot at each other and like build up walls all around. It's like this hover craft or whatever, but you just kind of shoot at each other. It was a really like good concept, especially for the first VR multiplayer game. And then made Boneworks, which was just like one of the most technically advanced VR games.
That's the
out there.
one where people would just make their own games within the game,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't think are you guys, is anyone here a Germa Vine Sauce fan?
No, unfortunately.
One of the funniest Vine Sauce streams ever is a Boneworks stream, and it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Gotta recommend Vine Sauce as a channel. Hilarious.
Well, to cap off the "What Are We Playing" segment, play Firewatch and watch Vine Sauce. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Who's watching?
We should have who wants to have the who's playing thing. Well, it can't be who's.
Yeah, we could.
We
could
can just make it a group
yeah,
thing.
It could be a group thing.
Okay.
You know?
Play of the week.
Player of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Begin!
Mini topic, because you were mentioning Firewatch and like you 100% in 3 hours. What's you guys' favorite games to like go through in like 100%?
Mirror's
South
Edge.
Park Stick of
Firewatch.
Firewatch, Stick of Truth. I know you're like a speedrunner when it comes to Stick
Yeah.
of Truth too.
And I'm trying to do it with Fractured Butthole right now. I'm on the. This is like a very bad achievement that they had to do, but you have to play Mastermind difficulty with a black character.
It's the hardest. It's the token experience.
And
It's the trophy name.
You know what you get when you're a black character? You get less money throughout the whole.
You have like half as much money as if you were like a
like South Park guy's very funny, but nowadays I'm like, is that okay? Like,
No,
It wasn't okay
it's
then.
South
It's
Park.
South Park,
It's
so
South
they
Park,
get
so
away
they
with
get
it.
away with it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is really an achievement, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. And
But,
that's the only. I think that's like one of the only missable achievements in that game. I like.
Well, if you just don't do it off the bat.
Yeah. But like I'm saying, like if you were like
Otherwise,
to
you
play.
could completely replay the game.
Yeah.
I'm replaying it also because I messed up and used Cartman's ability in my first playthrough. But like that's not really a mess up. I was enjoying the playthrough.
Yeah.
And there's also an achievement use every like ally's ability besides Cartman. So
Oh, just going through 100% of games. Brian, did you ever 100% Stanley Parable because of that one
Fuck
achievement?
you!
No.
Fuck you! I was looking it up to see when the last time I played it was.
mine was 2018. I'm actually I think after this year. I think I was good this year, but I'm doing one more year just
How
in
many
case.
years is it?
5
5.
years for the original
5?
Stanley Parable.
10 for the next one, but I'm not even gonna.
I'm
Yeah.
getting there then.
So
I'm
well.
close.
For I got Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe on a couple different I think I got it on my PlayStation and my Xbox just because I was enjoying it so much, and I wanted, like, Xbox is, like, strictly in my room. PlayStation I had in the living room. Now it's kind of like PlayStation's been absolved into my room now.
5 years?
For the original Stanley Parable.
That's gonna be this year in July.
Woo! Hey, shut the fuck up. We're having a
We
conversation.
should-
We're having
Can
a
we, like,
conversation,
have a
asshole.
conversation?
Can we
It's
also
very
continue
rude.
talking about our 100% like goals or something? Or are you
Yeah,
just gonna interrupt
shut
us?
up.
Way to
Fuck
be a good
you.
host.
Anyway,
Jeez. We have 15 minutes left for this podcast. That's why I was doing this.
Justin, what do you like 100%ing?
Mirror's Edge.
I-
Or like a Star Wars.
OG or
OG.
Because what was the second one called?
Catalyst.
Catalyst.
not a great one.
Not a good game.
This is so ridiculous. I want a 100% Tears of the Kingdom, but it's gonna be hard with all the Koroks. But real talk though, a game that I can play at 100% and always replay, Katamari.
Yeah.
Or Katamari Damacy.
Is that
Very,
the
very fun.
rolling one.
Yeah,
Yes.
you just roll stuff into a ball and it forms a star. It's so cool.
My go-to game to 100% is Batman Arkham Asylum. Such a classy game. The challenges in that game are so fun to like go through, especially when you're trying to outside of like the like challenges where you have to go back and do like fucking like 4 rounds of fighting a bunch of bad guys or like trying to stealth around and stuff like that. Like the game itself and the Riddler trophies and the riddles themselves are some of the most basic ways to do it, and you have like the game itself is just very fun to 100%. I think I went back on my Xbox to 100% it, and it was like, I don't know, I would say it was like 6 hours to fucking beat the whole thing, with everything included, and I was just the whole game itself is just wicked fun. I had a really good time with it.
Sam, I am. What's your favorite 100% game?
I already said it.
It's Stick of Truth.
Oh yeah.
He
The only
doesn't
thing-
remember your answer.
The only thing that sucks about Stick
No, I
of
don't.
Truth, the sucky part about Stick of Truth is the missable chimp Pokemon and missable friends.
I've played Stick of Truth like 8 times now, so I kind of know where everything's
No,
at.
I know, but if you're trying to go for it, it's
You're
your
trying to
first
go
time.
for on like your first playthrough.
Yeah, and then you miss
Most
like
games like that, though, I don't for the first playthrough.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm going to play it multiple times, but...
But imagine you like just miss Clyde right in the beginning, and then you have to like you go.
But I didn't. I did the friend thing on my first playthrough.
Good for you.
So the Chimpokemon, I did not do my
Chimp
first
Pokemon's such a tough one too.
But the friend one, I talked to Clyde before I did that mission anyway, so I became friends with them.
Mhm.
But other than that, like, we didn't really lose out. Oh, guys, watch out.
Oh my god.
Oh boy,
Jeez.
we have a guest
Special
late in
guest
the episode.
appearance.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Before I'm leaving, this is special.
Ryan, what is your favorite video game to 100% complete?
100% complete? Like one that I always go out of my way to, or if I'm gonna play...
Ryan, sit down so the mic's catching up your voice right off the bat.
Just
die.
Oh, okay.
damn.
Wow.
You gonna answer?
Honestly, probably Skyrim.
Skyrim.
That's a
That's
hard one.
That's a very hard one.
That's a-
100%.
Yeah, you have to really grind to get
Well, yeah,
like the.
when I-
That's a lot of
When I'm,
content
when I'm
to get
actually
through.
playing Skyrim, I'm always like, I'm just doing everything. I'm not gonna like half-ass like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
I,
lot.
every
stuff,
every
though.
Slaughter Baron Zaya, every shout.
right now, I'm currently trying to 100% like Red Dead 2, and like the hunting in that is
The
very
hunting is
tough.
really tough.
Like 5 cougars
Yeah.
thing is like that is just so fucking difficult to get through.
Didn't you 100% hentai girl Linda or something?
There's a lot of hentai girl games that I'm 100%
Wow.
in.
Aw,
Do you want to get into some Dead Mike now?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
time.
Because we only have a few minutes left for this podcast. And
That
I'd love
mic's looking
to
mighty dead.
I'd love to see how your mic feels.
Pretty
If it's-
dead.
I think it is dead. So let's get into that.
All right, let's do it. We got any questions we want to ask?
Do you have topics?
Wow.
We've asked you questions recently.
What
I
do
wanna
you
know
want to talk about The Walking Dead? What is
itching
what's-
at your brain cells?
what's Gilbert Grape?
What's
What is
eating? What's
What's
eating?
eating
What's
Gilbert?
eating
What's eating
JFab?
JFab.
I mean, I don't know. The thing I pay attention to the most in The Walking Dead is Rick Grimes' costumes, outfits, and props.
Tell me why.
Because I like the cosplays, Rick Grimes.
Why?
And
Why specifically Rick?
It's all just.
Let's get
wise.
into this.
It's all wise now.
Let's
Let's
get
turn-
into the psychology
let's-
of it.
Deep dive the obsession with Rick Grimes here.
Alright, well,
Have we done that yet?
No, I don't
Not
think
really.
so.
Let's deep dive it here.
So I started watching Walking Dead in 2020. I didn't want to get into it previously because I just didn't want to jump on the sheep train, essentially. But it was COVID, and I decided to start watching it. And around this time, my beard was shit, but my hair was a little bit longer, and so someone at the time just happened to say, like, oh, wow. They made the mistake of saying, I'll say, your hair makes you look like Rick Grimes. And then that just triggered something.
Was it someone like us?
No.
I was just told I looked like Carl.
My brother looks like Carl.
Like
Frederick.
young Carl.
No, like Carl Fredrickson.
Yeah.
So I have, like, this
dead.
curly, wavy hair that similar to Andrew Lincoln's and the guy who plays Rick. And
Dude, you nailed the look.
Yeah.
It, like, nailed it.
Meeting Greg Nicotero, like, you had, like, everything, like, down to a fine detail. And
he
then
was impressed.
He was impressed, even by, like, talking about the jacket and everything like that.
You
Like,
did the
Oh,
blood
yeah.
too. That was like very.
the blood smear.
Abraham's blood.
Yeah, very
Ugh.
close, like super close.
Just with the paintbrush.
Yeah.
And then my brother, he has very straight hair, and he just happens to look like Chandler Riggs, who plays Carl, which is pretty funny. But I don't know. I started getting really. It was gradual. At first, I didn't really care if everything was exact, just as long as it looked the part. And then I started getting really obsessive and needed to have like the exact model,
Screen accuracy.
the screen accurate, everything that he has. And I've amassed a good amount of stuff now.
Yeah, you have.
You get the itch. You start collecting it, and it's like, oh, dude, wait, this is the one from the show.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the prop, Yulin Womble was the costume designer for many years. And she would customize the clothes by like bleaching them and dyeing them, etc. Just to avoid copyright probably, and also just to get the look they wanted. So then that made me want to get duplicates of everything I had, so I could have one thing stock and then one thing customized. And I just went down the fucking rabbit hole deep for 3 years.
So now, like, side question. This doesn't really have to like relate into like why you got into I can't speak. Don't mind me cosplaying. But what in the show would you say is your favorite character arc from like any of them? Because there's a lot. There's like
Well, I'm not. I mean, yes, obviously Rick's.
I was
like
gonna
Rick's
say,
character arc.
Yeah,
of-
Rick is a very
It's
obvious
obviously
answer
Rick.
for a lot of
Who's choice
questions.
number 2?
Ooh.
Choice number 2.
Carl's.
Well,
My sons.
if Carl, spoiler alert, if Carl didn't die, his character arc would be my favorite, but they killed him off. I think I've said this before in a previous podcast episode, but Carol's.
Yeah.
I remember that, but it wasn't the exact question. It was more like who was your favorite besides.
But it's Carol's because her character dies at the present in the comics.
Oh,
Yeah.
and not just like any kind of like death. That was suicide. Like
It
she
was-
just outright
It's
killed herself.
Horrifically tragic in the
Yeah.
comics.
Yeah.
But she
I think Tyrese found her.
in the comics, yeah. But
And
she's,
that's why he went. Oh no, the kids is why he went berserk. in
Yes.
the-
Yeah. But Carol lives till the end, and she's getting her own little special spin-off on the Book of Carol.
That's gonna be a thing.
Yeah, Daryl Dixon, the Book of Carol.
Wait. Daryl Dixon, season 2, Books of Carol.
Yeah.
Oh, so Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I know, like, I saw the
Fake
description of Daryl's show. Paris. Daryl's in Paris.
Yeah.
What?
Wait.
Yeah,
You
Daryl
didn't know
Dixon's
that?
in France.
He got there somehow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He
finish. I'm gonna finish season 11 to figure out. But somehow is Dog there?
You're gonna see
No,
Stop.
no, Judith
against
and
zombies. I'm just saying.
Is Dog dead?
No, Judith and RJ are taking care of Dog.
Thank fucking Christ.
It shows it in season 11.
Okay, because I've been seeing a lot of shit for Daryl's show, and I'm like, where's Dog? Where's Dog, dude?
Don't worry, he's alive and well.
If they kill off Dog, we riot.
That's
Wait,
the,
so is season...
that's the
If Dog dies, we riot.
that's the pilot's cold open. Just like him just dying.
Is
It's
season,
just
is season 2 the Daryl Dixon show just gonna be about Carol, or is Daryl gonna be in it as well?
Daryl's gonna be in it as well.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, it's titled Daryl Dixon.
I didn't know if it was gonna be kind of like an anthology thing.
Or like
Almost.
Book of Boba Fett, where Mando took over
Yeah.
halfway through.
But the reason I like...
Yeah, Mando 2.5.
it's that show just they totally fumbled it.
That's why I was like, but
Alright,
Carol,
back to
He
Dead,
rides
back to
one
Dead
of those
here.
thingies.
Carol easily could have just been thrown as a background character. Like, that's what it seemed like was going to happen in Season 1, but then obviously the events of Season 2 happened. And again, she could have been thrown into the background. And it's funny, because she was, like, opposing Rick at first in Season 2. She's like, you're not a good leader. The fuck?
Yeah.
And then at the very beginning of Season 3, she's like, oh, you've done all right by us.
Yeah.
But just her... She obviously has some intense trauma. I don't want to diagnose her, but she definitely has some disorder. And what she does in Season 4 and seasons afterwards, it's crazy. She really is crazy and almost unstable. But
Most of the characters are.
yeah, but like
Fucking Maggie in season 11. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
that's just poor writing.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Oh, okay. I'm glad we agree.
Remind me of.
I like Maggie in season 11.
You didn't watch it. Shut
I didn't watch
up.
it.
We have a new subject for you afterwards.
Unless you, Jen.
Remind me of the actress's name. It's Melissa.
Melissa McBride.
She does a fucking amazing job playing that character. She gives that character so much life.
Yeah.
Oh
she
my
did,
god, yeah.
like, spectacular in that role.
I remember back in season 3 when it was like the prison, she was outside the fence, it was like she was just like, I couldn't tell if they were just gonna be like, alright, we're gonna kill her off just because she's like kind of borderline suicidal, and then she started doing like more and more shit that would just be like, oh wow, like, she's not like, she's very like intricate with what she's doing. They're kind of like building her up as more of like a badass now. I think it was the scene where she was like getting water from like the muddy fucking, or like clearing out the mud. Season 4, you're right. It was season 4 where she was clearing out water from like the muddy hose or whatever. Like she was just clearing out the mud, and she almost fucking gets eaten doing it.
And she doesn't care.
She just doesn't give a fuck. Yeah.
She's completely dissociated from it.
That, and then she like later torches the fucking sick people.
Yeah.
Oh, she killed them.
Well, she killed them and then burnt their body.
Because
know,
she thought that was the right thing to do.
She thought it was spreading.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
She tried to curb it.
That was
And
a
then-
weird arc. I didn't. It was a good arc.
That was weird.
It was weird. I didn't understand it at first.
And then they never mentioned it again.
Yeah.
But also, after that, Rick exiles her.
Yeah.
And
then
she
comes
fucking...
back.
She survives. And she literally saves them from Terminus.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Kind of fucking wild.
Kind of the, like, goat, honestly.
Oh, when she killed one of the women leaders of Terminus, the lady's like, you could have been one of us. And Carl just fucking shoots her in the leg and lets her get eaten.
Oh, yeah. Fucking brutal.
I think I watched that actually. I think I remember seeing that.
That was a
pretty
really
cool
good scene, too.
She's a
I
good
liked
fighter.
I approve.
Oh, and this scene with the Saviors, I think in season 7, when Carol's like, I have killed way too many people, I just need to leave Alexandria. And then she gets stopped by Saviors on the road, and she's hiding a gun. She's like, please, I don't want to do this. And they're like, what are you going to do, little lady? And then she just fucking shoots them all.
Yeah, they're all dead. Right there. I remember, what was it? She acted like herself in season 1 when she was in Alexandria, where like that first.
Yes.
I was like, wow, she's like now, not only is she like fucking like a badass, but she's now pretending to be what she was at the very beginning of the show.
Oh, it's...
and
love
it's
that
like,
arc
and she's
there.
hiding everything so
crazy.
well.
It's only later people realize who she really is. But during that in season 5, I watched an in-depth video of when Rick is killing Pete and Pete kills Reg. Rick's like about to pull the gun out and Carol goes, not yet. So she basically knows that Pete's gonna kill somebody and she just wanted to let it happen, so then they're okay with Rick killing him.
Mm-hmm.
So fucked up.
Chess. playing chess, everyone else is playing checkers.
Literally,
Mhm.
yeah. She's like just a fucking like she just has like knows everybody's like psyche at that point. She's just like such a broken character where she's like she can figure out somebody like so quickly.
It's great.
Well, I like that.
Thank
That was a good dead mic.
That was a good deadline.
Brian, your topic?
Your topic, buddy?
You get to either talk about fantasy, Star Wars, whatever. It's your topic now, Brian.
How about groceries too, if you want?
Yeah, we
I
talk
don't want
about
to talk about
produce.
I was just in produce for like 8.5 hours. I'm good on that.
Okay.
All right,
Uh,
that about wraps up the No, Brian, I'll let you get your little segment in. Let's go, buddy.
What you
Let's
wanna
talk about
talk
some
about
Game of
today?
Thrones, pal.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Who's your favorite character?
Fuck, I hate you.
That's the end of
That concludes the episode.
I guess Tyrion. Tyrion Lannister. Easy answer, buddy.
Why?
Because he's so fucking like broken that it's like you root for him, but also he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, like
I'm-
most of the
I'm
shit.
talking about like the book one, the book version. Because Peter Dinklage is a very charming person, so
Yeah.
like, they give him good writing. Like in book 5, he rapes someone.
I would
Dead
say
ass.
also not necessarily good writing. I think he's a charming guy.
He's a
Like,
charming
he just
person,
made
so,
it
so they gave
come
him
across.
good character.
Yeah. Like they're
Yeah.
like, okay, we see what you're doing. You might as well just keep doing
Yeah,
it.
like everyone
You
loves
can piss off the wall.
Everyone, yeah, everyone loves you, so you can just do whatever you want. No,
Yeah.
like in book 3, Tyrion is accused of killing Joffrey. The show's like 8 years old. No spoilers. So Tyrion's accused of killing Joffrey. So Oberyn dies. He kills Tywin, then gets out of there. Basically goes to Westeros, Europe. And while over there, he basically just breaks apart. Like his whole arc throughout that book is basically him going from like 0 back to being this like murderous, ruthless person because he does not give a single shit anymore. It is literally like I will literally burn down Westeros. Let me just like kill my sister and you can do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck.
I hated this sister.
Cersei.
She was the
Cersei.
Oh, yeah.
fucking
Bro,
worst.
her chapters are so fun to read because she literally goes insane, and it's like reading it, you're like, wait a minute, does she want to do this or is she just crazy? And she's crazy every single time. I mean, she banged her brother, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
That about does it. We got a special guest in on it. Brian
I got a
finally
special
showed-
guest on my episode.
You did.
Yeah, this was Sean's episode.
Yeah.
on,
14.
on episode 14. He honestly just wanted to be part of it. Just
Yeah.
his pants was off the whole time.
Yeah,
but-
he's been joking
Well, I had to
the
show
whole
off
time.
the tattoo on my thigh that says 14.
No, this is canon. He does have a. I
I
was
did-
there. I
Yeah, you were my tattoo.
that was my.
It was my first tattoo.
his.
The text message we just received from Andy Bobandy.
Well, he goes Electra 2 gone.
Meaning
It's the ellipses between it.
Wait, what does
Electra
that even
2.
mean?
Someone
Oh,
fucked
Elytra
his
is a
Gone.
thing, like a set of wings that you can wear, like
In
Oh!
makes you glide.
Oh no, I was on when he died. no, alright, this is the story. I was just on doing my thing, like just chilling. I did not know he was in. All I see is Mr. Devil died to a zombie pigman. I was like, I was literally like, LOL. And he was like, I lost everything. I was like, oh shit. Then he got off. I was
Now he
like,
knows how I felt on stream. I've lost everything.
no, I was literally like,
Done.
damn, that sucks. He's like, I lost everything.
All right, let me put my pants back on.
Alright.
Please.
Do we want to end this with the song?
Sean just gained consciousness.
Yeah, sure. I'm curious. Yeah.
No, start singing.
No.
No, it's your episode. You
Go
gotta
ahead.
do this for the
No,
song.
you remember that whole thing about
No,
how
he doesn't
We
like-
won't listen to the podcast, so it doesn't matter.
It is a river that leads your soul to lead.
I can't.
Alright, bye guys.
Noodles.
Get back.